I want to be successful in whatever I do. Music tends to make me happy, or in fact it always makes me happy, it never fails. It's the only thing that's constantly there for me that makes me happy. I've been through ups and downs in my whole entire life. Music's always been there and it's always been a go-to. My name is Lloyd. I go by the stage name of Lloyd. I'm 20 years old and I'm a hip-hop artist / rapper.
From a challenge I have risen, still the anger builds within me. Frustrated with the country I've been gifted, know it's silly. Can't help that I'm different from the ones who tend to make a battle body any beat and leave it spread across the pavement. Fuck, I'm dirty when it comes to competition. Nice enough until you cross me or you compromise my vision. Middle class homie with a hood ass flow, and I'm finna make some businessman dough. Be a witness,
I've been rapping for a long time. I've been rapping for ages, actually, since I was a kid. I first got my first album was Eminem's Curtain Call, actually. I've been rapping since then, and I think I was 7 when I got that, and I sort of went the whole album down to a T. So yeah, I've been rapping for a very long time. I wasn't looking to pursue it at a young age or anything like that. It was sort of just a love for hip hop and the music it was produced from.
Yo, Dunedin, we coming, man. We coming for you right now. Just landed in Dunedin. About to perform a refill tonight. The boys have got sound check first. I got sound check a little bit later on. My set's at 10:10, so I'm just chilling till then, basically.
Yo, what's good tonight? Sing it with me, hoping you forgive me one day. Yeah, feels like just another Monday. I'm hoping you forgive me one day. Feels like just another Monday. I'm hoping you forgive me one day. Feels like just another Monday. Hoping you forgive me one day. Feels like just didn't love you so fucking much. My name is Lloyd. I hope you guys enjoy the set. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Music's always been there for me, which has been awesome, and it's been a massive part of my success to this day. I've always been around it since I was young. My dad's a musician. He used to be a drummer, and he was a jazz singer as well, jazz and blues singer. Charted in both New Zealand and America. And my uncle, who I actually was never fortunate enough to meet, was Aretha Franklin's drummer, or one of her session drummers. So I guess it's always been around. Music's definitely always been there. And probably thinking back to my childhood, you know, it was there a lot. I was always in the studio with Dad when he was recording artists or recording himself even. So yeah, it's always been there, and it's influenced me a lot today. I mean, I'm still in love with saxophone, trumpets, anything involved with jazz or blues music, which hip hop actually was originated from. So I'm in love with all that aspect of hip hop as well. Right now we're at the Block Party, man. It's at ASB Showgrounds. It's the 20th of May, so it's halfway through the platform tour. This is one of the shows on the platform tour, one of the last ones. And you know, you've got headliners like Mobb Deep, Twister, and Bone Thugs and Harmony, which is insane to, you know, I can't even comprehend being at the same sort of event these guys are at and performing here. A year ago, I never would have thought this would happen. You know, I went from house parties to block parties.
Block party done, now we get to go and enjoy the fucking rest of the acts. Bone Thugs, Twister yet to come. Mobb Deep still. Yeah. Let's go enjoy the rest of the acts.
The hip hop scene in New Zealand is really healthy at the moment, which is really good to see. I feel like it's time for a new school wave of artists and music in terms of hip hop in New Zealand. Sort of in the last 3 or 4 years now, there's really been a change in hip hop in New Zealand. Suddenly it's more competitive. Suddenly there's a lot more talent coming through, and I feel like it's sort of the new golden age, if you will, in terms of hip hop. There are a lot of artists I could mention, that are doing amazing things for New Zealand hip hop and internationally now as well. And I think people are starting to look for us now. I think you can say New Zealand hip hop's in a good place.
So we're on the second night of shooting a Hazy Nights video at Richard. Yeah, so we've been here for 2 nights now. We got another night tomorrow night as well. Basically, running through the story, I have to basically be a sleazeball for the second verse of the song. I guess it's my own fault because I wrote the verse, but yeah, I have to be a sleazeball and I have to take a chick into the bathroom and pretty much pretend to have sex with her. But then I forget her name, so she ends up kicking me out of the whole thing.
You call me, kick me out the door. It's a blessing in disguise, cause I wanted several more nights. Yeah, keep holding me, doing things that I don't mean. I swear I don't mean it. I swear I don't mean it. Lights shining on me, won't leave me alone. Still on my
Welcome back. They make it something chronic, something like Crispin Max. Fresh when that's like Danny Green, a war machine when I attack. Ain't the selfish type of fun and Hawkins on the map. I blame a harder.
Okay, let's go through the intro. So we'll start from the very top. Let's go through the intro. Let's go into random. At the finish of random, let's stop it there and let me see how it feels. But let's go through the
I'm getting
intro.
a little bit nervous now. This is the first time I've really felt like this before a gig. I think I've just seen the stage and I've seen, you know, so many people, and I think there's the most expectation on my shoulders that there's ever been in terms of music before. And I know I've got a lot of eyes on me for this gig. Seeing what I'm truly made of and seeing whether I can truly do this. Which I think I can. I know I can. But I think I have to prove it. Like anything. You know, you have to prove your worth. You know, when you're an up-and-coming artist and, you know, you don't have a lot of credit, I guess, to your name, then it can be hard to break barriers and break through to people and get people to actually listen to your music. Because society and a lot of people, you know, if they don't know who you are, a lot of people don't take the time out to listen to your music. And it's sad and unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. And so, you know, when you get these people that, you know, you're constantly getting turned away, or, you know, you're not getting the response you want or you think you should be getting, self-doubt starts to creep in. And it's tough to overcome. It's really hard to overcome, but you really got to power through if you want to do it. And that sort of stops a lot of people from wanting to live their dreams, whether it's music, sport, anything. There's self-doubt. I guess what drives me is I want to be successful. That's the main drive, and that doesn't necessarily mean just music. I just want to be successful in life. That's what drives me. I'm always hungry to do better and do more. At the end of the day, I'm 20 years old. I've got a lot of time to discover myself. You know, not that I want to take forever, but I do have youth on my side, which is awesome to know. But yeah, I'm in the process of discovering myself.
piece the puzzle, I'm solving the mystery. Staying out late, puts the money in a bank, and then again they try and take this all away from me. This opportunity, take it all away from me. Yeah, build me up, shoot me down. Build me up, shoot me down. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do to us. Do what you want to do.